Lamentations chapter 3. Starting in verse 21. This I recall to my mind, therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. It is his loving kindness and his mercies that you and I aren't consumed by this world. That we're not consumed by the stuff that we struggle with, that we fight with, that we're in that spiritual battle with. It is his loving kindness that we're not consumed in a car wreck with a deer, that we're not consumed with the situations of our families, that we're not consumed with the situations of life or the society or things like that. It is his loving kindness, it is mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. We as people, because we just human, our compassions fail. Man, some of you don't want to admit it happens, but you know it does. Even as parents, our compassions fail. As dog owners, our compassion. No, I'm just kidding. Dealing with people, our compassions fail. I mean, I'm not even kidding. We were involved with the dance recital this weekend. I love the people who run the dance recital. I love the staff that does it. I mean, they're great family members in that reality. I've already talked to a couple of them this morning. Love them, praying for them. But our compassions fail from time to time, dealing with, I'm picking words in case maybe any of them are watching this morning, which is hopeful, with people's attitudes. Yeah, I didn't expect an amen with that one. Our compassions fail. But are we not grateful and thankful that God's compassions for us fail not? Consider where we would be. Consider this for a moment. Where we would be if God's compassions failed in our life. That was an honest, I want you to consider it for a second. Because a lot of times we just roll on with where we are, our circumstances of life. We're in the moment. We don't always go back and go, man, what if? And not to dwell in the what ifs, but I'm grateful that his compassions fail not. It's the only reason I'm standing here. It's the only reason you're here. The only reason you're watching. That's it. The Lord's mercies that are, it is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. It's like everything you spend in your bank account on Monday gets reimbursed on Tuesday morning. Yeah, everybody says amen on that. Everything that you withdraw. I like this. This might actually work. Pastor Benny will like this one. I'll use banking terms. Probably mess him up. Whatever you withdraw from the bank of God's mercies and compassions that you use up in the day, one, let me remind y'all, they're endless. There's no cap. There's no, this is how much you can pull out in the ATM at any given moment. They are endless. They are unnumberable. They are just those things that you go, God, I need a few more loving mercies. I need a few more mercies and a few more compassions right now in my life because kind of messed up. And he goes, sure, chink, and hands it over. Without question. And the next morning, guess what? That balance is right back where it started from. And really, it never really dwindled. But his mercies are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness.